Oh, yeah. I was looking in this dictionary, and they got a country called Afghanistan. Yes. And Afghanistan is a place where the United States has been involved in war. Yeah. Now, quite often in foreign nations, when a country, well, America didn't really invade Afghanistan. What happened was is we went there because of certain terrorist threats to the United States population. Right. Now let's say you're having a war. You're over there in Afghanistan or you're in Iraq and you're an American soldier and you really believe you're defending the nation because you know the threat of terrorism. And then while you're over here, it turns out that there's a whole payroll of mercenaries that belong to another army that gets paid to torture Americans and violate the rights of those that are U.S. citizens. Now, there's a strategy called let's have war over there while we destroy the nation over here. Oh. Now, when I can prove that you had to come the money because I got the bags for the shows, and I can prove that you've been using the electric grid to electrocute the population, to clone the population, and to change the water supply so as to cause sickness and disease to be in the population, it seems to me that the United States Army actually does have jurisdiction to put in military prison every mercenary soldier on all the payrolls where they're not really American citizens, though they say they are when it suits them. But when they get paid to torture Americans and not enforce the Constitution of the United States, they're really mercenaries. Now, a mercenary could be a citizen of any nation of the world. It's those citizens that are dissatisfied with the current form of democracy, and they think we're going to go the fish way, and we're just going to clone the whole population, then we're going to violate the rights of every American citizen, and then you're all going to teach us a lesson about what it means to be an American citizen. Now, for every show that you got paid for, okay, mercenary soldiers, I do think there is jurisdiction to sue all of those that end up going to military prison because they were on a separate secret fish family payroll that's trying to destroy the democracy of the nation. Now, I know we think, well, they employ mercenaries in Afghanistan. The drug lords, they go about throughout Southeast Asia or the Southeast, Middle East, or wherever it is they're having a war over there, and they offer them money. Well, why don't you come fight for us for a while, and then you can kill American soldiers? But on the other side, there's this real quiet fish way of cloning the population, electrocuting Americans, and then causing them to all have a type of mutating disease called come to find out. Now, I think there actually is jurisdiction for military prison, okay? For all of those that say they're U.S. citizens, but they're not. For torturing American citizens and refusing to enforce the laws of the United States. Now, I'm not an army attorney, okay? I'm not an actual army attorney. But when they look at other nations and the employment of mercenaries to fight against the United States soldiers, I think there is jurisdiction for military prisons.